80-pound Mounjaro weight loss. Get ready with me. Hi friends, I'm Elizabeth, Countess of Shopping. That's my co-host, Mr. Freddie. We are getting ready today and getting zhuzhed. I still haven't done my hair, but that's okay. We're gonna go through and get ready. A couple of things. One, I have a ton of free resources for you for Mounjaro weight loss, for Zepbound weight loss, tirzepatide weight loss, semaglutide weight loss, Wegovy weight loss, all in the description link below. Just click that more. I'm gonna go through, and I got a ton of stuff we're gonna talk about today on today's episode about my 80-pound weight loss update, what has happened, what I have learned, and what will help you on your Mounjaro weight loss journey or your Zepbound journey. Ready with me? Okay, Mr. Freddie, my co-host, is here. We're gonna talk about what I've learned while we get ready together. All of my get ready stuff will be linked down below, and all of my Mounjaro weight loss resources will also be linked down below. By the way, I'm whitening my teeth. I'll link that down below too. So excuse my little lisp here as we go through the first one or two. I learned a lot. Like literally the past weight loss update, Mr. Freddie is so enthralled. I've learned a ton. The first thing that I learned is changing my expectations. I'm really working on this. By the way, this is eye cream. I'm gonna have high-end products, and then you can get these with their prescription-based medical grade skincare. I'll link down below Dr. Demon. She does nationwide skincare consults if you want prescriptive-based skincare and a customized skincare where you it's very in-depth, it's amazing. And then I'll also have the Amazon linking products of other things that are less expensive that I still love. LilyAnna eye cream, it's awesome. I'll link that down below. So the first thing was with this is I've lost 1 pound. I'm still waiting for my big whoosh. I still believe that it's coming. And people are like, what's a whoosh? W-H-O-O-S-H or W-O-O-S-H, whoosh. I still believe that that's coming. It's just with hormones and things like that, the time of the month and things like it just changes things, right? So with that lowering my expectations, that I've lost 80 pounds, which is amazing. Like, to God be the glory. Like, that's so fantastic. I have put in the work. And that's the biggest thing I think I took from this month was I put in the work. Next, I'm going to use these renewal pads. A great substitute for these renewal pads is the Belif ones. I'll link those down below. These are pricey. These are less pricey. These are even less pricey than those. These are the Face Shop Clean Beauty. It's cream-based skincare. Love the Belif in the truth, and it's like aqua PHA exfoliating toner pads. So I really changing my expectations, which is hard for me because you guys know I'm on a 100-pound, 125 pound weight loss journey. This is going to take longer than I had expected. The weight had dropped off so seamlessly, and then came to a screeching halt. And so changing my expectations that's okay. That is totally okay. Because the reason why it's okay is these are lifelong changes I'm making. I'm not doing this for a fad diet, a flash in the pan, or any of that stuff. I'm doing this for lifelong changes. And if it takes me a hot second to grasp and understand these new lifestyle changes, so be it. As I make these changes, I've got to give grace, and more grace to myself, because it's going to take a second to understand and learn after decades of doing things one way, that I'm doing things differently, which I have a ton of tips on that too, by the way. We're going to get to that. But first, I would be reminiscent. I would be upset if I didn't tell you. So here's the substitute, LilyAnna vitamin C serum, and then this is like a serum to help with exfoliation. I would be upset if I didn't tell you guys that I'm switching probably to a compound. Here's why. With the savings card hack with Mounjaro savings card and Zepbound savings card, and for my Mounjaro weight loss, the Zepbound weight loss, and the shortages for Mounjaro are just brutal. It was literally an hour plus drive. It would have been in traffic a 3-hour trip to get my prescription. And that was the last box within a 45-mile radius from my house. So upsetting. The guy was such a jerk on the phone. And usually my pharmacy is so amazing. They're wonderful. And they're actually the ones that are go try this pharmacy, go try to go get it. It's the last box completely in our area here in Virginia. Go get it. And the guy was such a jerk on the phone, which I haven't experienced in a while. And so, which I get, like, here's the other side. People are going to come at me. Like, I understand as a customer service provider, like, I get it when you're dealing with people on the phone. It could be you're taking agitations from one thing over to the next. I know it has really nothing to do with me at all. And so I'm praying for that person. But it was like stressful already because they'd been on the phone for like an hour. And then to find out it was going to be a 3-hour drive. And then like it just was one thing after the next. And so with the shortage, my pharmacy has told me it's going to be at least 4 to 5 weeks, and there's no guarantee on that. So this is why I'm thinking about switching to a compound. I don't want to switch to a compound. I want to take brand names. I'll link down below Join Fridays, that the telehealth company I work for that prescribes brand names, and then also they work with compound pharmacies to prescribe both compounds and brand names. To my knowledge, they're the only telehealth company. It's a holistic telehealth company that does that. I will link down below. If you use the code QUEEN, all in capital letters, QUEEN, you can get some extra discount on it. It's a monthly membership fee. And then with that, you get to meet with the doctor or healthcare provider who can prescribe you brand names, which is how I've been getting my brand names with Ozempic and Zepbound. And then for compounds, it will get shipped to me. I don't want to go the compound route, but this shortage is so stressful. And we've been talking about it in my free Mounjaro weight loss encouragement group, which I'll link down below. Zepbound folks are in there. Wegovy folks are in there. Semaglutide folks, tirzepatide. We don't normally talk about compounds. However, because of this horrible shortage, it's forced us to talk more about compounds. I don't want to be taking a compound, but I have no choice if I cannot get my prescription easily. By the way, I've switched over. That was some sunscreen. This sunscreen, I'm trying to use this out because this is my new favorite thing. I'm going to butcher how you say it. I said booty. It's beauty, not booty. Hello. I almost just did it again. Beauty of, I'm going to mispronounce that. I should have looked up how you pronounce it. Forgive me, please, for mispronouncing. Joseon. It's, I believe this is, we have the Korean skincare over here, and I believe this is Korean skincare. Please forgive me if it's not, but I love it. I'm obsessed with it. And so anyways, it's a stick. And so I bought my son one even. I'll link that down below in the description. So putting my sunscreen on because I don't pay all this money to bake my face without having my sunscreen here. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys because I love it so much. You can just use the stick. It's glorious, by the way. And that way I can just quickly put my stick on. And I'm not putting my retinol on today because I don't want my face peeling. I'm over it. My face has been peeling. Okay, so the shortage has been very frustrating and stressful. So stressful. And I get it. Like then then I'm like, I go through my gratitude list of like, this is not really that bad in terms of my life problems. This is really not that bad, but it's stressful. And I know that it's stressful for you guys too. So I'm going to be switching over to the compound probably. I have an appointment. I made one with Join Fridays for not this week, but next week because they're backed up. Because a lot of people, it's taking 7 to 10 days to get appointments. However, a lot of people in my free weight loss group, which I'll link down below, said that they could get it next day. And usually you can get it next day. Their customer services, chef's kiss, they care a lot about the GLP-1 community. And so I'm gonna talk to the healthcare provider and see, can I switch over to the compound? Just because I can't handle it anymore of like running around to try to go get my pens. And I've given you guys so many tips on, if you've seen my previous videos on the Mounjaro shortage and with the savings card hacking, the cyber attack that happened, there's no sign that that's getting resolved anytime soon to my knowledge. We've been talking about it heavily in the free group, and it's been awesome hearing people across the country of what their thoughts are and their expertises are, which I love that group so much. But it's really, really frustrating. And I'm tired, y'all. I don't have time for literally, I'm stressed. And that's my main thing that I've learned, and that's tip number 3 is I gotta get stuff off my plate. I'm traveling a bunch for work. I am an executive producer, and my marketing firm does a lot of stuff with marketing, and I've got some big heavy hitting things coming up, which is so exciting, like literally life dreams. We'll talk about that in another video of literally like my dreams are coming true. Something that has been on my vision board for decades is happening. I'm not allowed to talk about it because I'm under a very strict NDA, so don't make any questions in the comments, please. Do not even speculate on it because legally I do not want to get in trouble, and it's ironclad. So my lips are sealed, and I hate when people do that when they're like, what is that, vague book? Like on Facebook where you're vague booking. I'm vague booking here on YouTube, but I don't want to get in trouble. I am a rule follower. I do not want to get in trouble. This is the Tatcha Cream Obsessed. We'll link this down below. It's so hydrating and nourishing. If you want, another one that I love is these are both. These are amazing. This is another hydrating one. And then I brought over, because I'm obsessed with the Laneige one. Where is it? Laneige! Laneige is amazing. So that's another Korean base. Not 100% made that decision about the compound. I just made the appointment with a telehealth provider, Laneige, to see if I have questions, right? And so I don't talk about my medical history, all of it, here on the internet. I'll talk to you guys a lot about my Mounjaro weight loss, Zepbound weight loss, but I'm not going to go into my medical history. I'll talk to you guys about my blood panels, if they're good, and that Join Fridays makes me do them because they're a reputable company. I'm going to use Badescu's. I love this facial spray. It smells so good too. Smells like roses. And so I'm just tired of running around trying to get my medication. I can't handle one more thing on my plate. And this medication has been so profound the last 14 months to lose 80 pounds, which is a gift and a miracle, truly. I just bought this Laneige. It's a glowy makeup serum. It's supposed to help with hydrating, long-lasting makeup wear. I tested the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. This thing is amazing, by the way. It's super, super tacky, and it's very inexpensive. Link that down below. So, but this is more expensive, but I wanted to try it. I love Laneige stuff, obviously, their lip stuff. It's delicious. So I don't really want to go the compound route, but I feel like I don't have another choice right now, and it's just kind of where I'm at, right? Like, it's where I'm at. And so many group members have had success with compounds, and I know that Join Fridays is a reputable company. That's usually the biggest thing of like, where do you get your compounds from? Is it a reputable pharmacy? And I know that Join Fridays does third-party independent testing. Like, I've worked with them for a long, long time now. I trust them. I trust them with my health, and I have because they prescribe my brand name. So I trust them with their compound pharmacies getting shipped to my house. And for folks who do Mounjaro, who have it shipped to their house, you guys know I'm a productivity person. I really like that, by the way. It feels good. It's not as grippy as this one. It's like silky and smooth. It's a different texture. We'll see if it gets my foundation to hold on there, because I'm filming a whole bunch today. Speaking of which, taking a pause for a second, you guys know my loose skin cream I'm obsessed with. I will link down below. Highly recommend. I've got two that I love. There's the Crepe Erase one, and then there's also the Sol de Janeiro. They're two different variations. One's less expensive. The one that is pricier, it is 10 ounces. It lasts for forever, and it's really, really amazing. But one of you amazing viewers told me to go buy the Crepe when it was on sale, the Crepe Erase Body Smoothing Pre-Treatment. And I was like, you are brilliant. Yes, you are brilliant. So I did. I don't really like it. It's expensive. It's expensive. And so I had the gold standard that it was going to be the same thing as my loose skin cream, which I love. I bought and tested, I don't know, like 40 different creams. Nothing's going to get rid of loose skin for the negative Nancy's out there. And so Nancy's, I apologize for lumping you in the negative component. You're uplifting Nancy's, but people who are skeptical, like, no, it's not going to change your life, but it does help with confidence, and it's helped me. So the only thing that's going to get rid of loose skin is weight loss surgery. But having this with the body smoothing pre-treatment, it got me thinking. This is 10 ounces. Sol de Janeiro, baby. The Boom Dia. Boom Dia! Significantly less expensive and significantly better. I love it. It has a scent to it, so if you don't like fragrances, it does have a scent to it. 8 ounces, like more than half less the price. If you guys saw my FabFitFun unboxing for the spring upcoming collection, I'll link that down below, my discount code. It came with a purifying body exfoliant. I really actually like this one too. I like this one too. It is not as good though, to be brutally honest, as the Sol de Janeiro. Nothing has come close to this. So because one of our awesome group members, and here on YouTube, people told me, Elizabeth, try this exfoliation and see in conjunction with the loose skin cream if it helps to tighten better. Queens, it does. Bring on the bathing suit season. Bring on the bathing suit season. This is amazing though. So this, coupled with the loose skin cream, has made a big difference for me. Again, it's not going to revolutionize your skin. You're not going to walk out with like J-Lo booty popping, but it helps get rid of the dead skin, and it makes it look a little bit younger, a little bit tighter, a little bit snatched on my legs and my arms. I do it on my arms and my hands. Dr. Neiman, she was at the beginning, the one that I said that does the nationwide skincare consultations. She's a board certified anesthesiologist and now has been in one of the leading medical aesthetics. She owns and operates a medical aesthetic place about hand treatments. Anyways, so this highly recommend, particularly for loose skin, but the FabFitFun, that one is amazing. This one, I would not buy it again. It was good, don't get me wrong, and it smells good, but the grippy's not like the gritty part on it, not the same. So let's kick it over. Creams, I have two. The more expensive one, I'm gonna use the less expensive one. I'll link both down below to help with saggy neck. Going back over the third thing that I've learned on this 80-pound Mounjaro weight loss journey and Zepbound weight loss journey is protein focus. I've talked about that for a long time, of 100 to 120 grams of protein for me, typically on day 5, day 6, day 7, because I'm not hungry on day 1 and day 2, and I'm riding that baby out with the appetite suppression. I got really strict this week with myself of being super clean because I'm going to be traveling. I want to look tight and snatched, and like I just don't want puffiness in my body with eating things that are not clean, and which has been amazing, by the way, to have this like detox. It's been amazing. And so focusing on my protein, here's what's happening. I don't even know if I want to say it on the internet. Constipation. Constipation has been more prevalent. And so you guys know I love Belway. I've been using that. That's been so helpful. I'll link that down in the description link below. But golly day Christmas, getting the protein in while still having, I want to have fruits and vegetables, like nutrient dense foods, has been incredibly eye-opening. Like it continues to be like super, super eye-opening of like, oh, like when I eat excess garbage, truly I don't have like, I'm not like, no wonder I was night snacking for those few weeks because I'm not full, but I'm so full with the protein, and finding protein I like and protein I'm craving. The eggs Cocotte recipe, I'll link that down below. If you guys have not tried that, is awesome. I really have enjoyed that quite a bit. It's French. Eggs Cocotte. It's French and it's amazing. And so that's been really, really cool to be able to try these new protein things. Of course, you guys know I love HelloFresh and Home Chef because they come with proteins and fresh vegetables in there to put in things. I'll link my discount code down below. That has been fun for meal delivery because we are trying not to eat out as much, but I have, where I am eating out a bunch, Chipotle for the win. They opened up a closer one to my house, and so I'm not door dashing all the time, and it's, oh my gosh, it's been a game changer. The proteins, many of you guys are asking, I'll put my contour palette down below. Many of you guys are asking, with the protein, how do I do that with my family? Well, I will make a meal. For example, my husband really wanted spaghetti. My kid calls it biscotti. Spaghetti and meatballs last night. And so what I did is I had extra vegetables. I had a little bit of noodles and a lot more meatballs. The meatballs I got for Costco, they're the super, super clean meatballs. They're really good, super filling, Rayo sauce in there. And then I had more of a side of vegetables with it and more protein. So I just modify for myself to have more protein. When I'm going to Chipotle, I'm ordering extra protein. So I'll order like a chicken bowl with extra protein or the steak bowls with extra protein. And it is delicious. Like it's so easy with my family. So people have been asking like, how do you do it with your kids? Like, that's how I do it. Laura Geller palette, brand new to me. I don't know if it's new to you. It's brand new to me. I've never heard of them before, and I really actually like it. En route though, 3 of my little things fell out, but that's okay. So having the protein has been super important, but I've been so full. So at night snacking, there has not been. One night I had some banana chips, but it was because I had been out at a church function, like running around with the chicken with my head cut off. And so I didn't get as much protein in, which is why I had the banana chips. And so I'm learning, right? Like I feel like this is all an I'm learning process. Speaking of learning, let's kick it over to the next learning lesson that I am learning. I'm learning so much about my lifting. I have been walking 2 to 3 miles per day with him, which has been amazing. He needs it. He needs it and I need it. We both need it, let's be honest. But you know what it's been doing? I have been neglecting, I think it's his nemesis is coming. I have been neglecting my weight training. I've been completely neglecting my weight training. Have I weight trained? No. If you're looking for a weight training plan, I'll link it down below. It's Beyond Body, done a whole review on it, but I'll link my discount code below. So, sorry guys, let me cover his, what are you doing? What are you doing? So with the weight training, I got to incorporate that back in. And the count had said to me today, he said, babe, you got to take stuff off your plate. What are you taking off your plate? He's like, you're not focusing in on your health stuff. My favorite liquid eyeliner, favorite. Tested about 10 million. It's better than like the Gucci eyeliner, better than, like I've tested a ton of high-end stuff. This is so much better. You're like so cute. You're so cute. You are so cute. Here, we'll get you on the shot. So going back over, Honey said, what are you taking off your plate? Y'all, I don't know. I said, let me go upstairs and do a video. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to take off my plate. I have to because I'm in this busy work season right now, which by the way, I'm so incredibly grateful for. Like, I love my work. I love being a mom and I love being a wife and I love doing my health stuff. But all of it I cannot do in one day. I'm like exhausted. I'm not sleeping. My kid has been waking up in the middle of the night. And so that makes me more exhausted, which of course I'm like that comes first, right? Like I want to be there for my kid, but he's been up every single night for the past 2 weeks and I'm so tired. I'm so tired because I'm up in the middle of the night and I'm not getting all of my sleep, which you guys know, if you don't sleep, that totally affects your weight loss. Totally. So I know having one full good night of sleep, I'm like traveling for work. I'm like, I think I'm going to get a good night's sleep there while I'm traveling. I don't know what I'm going to take off my plate, but I do know to squish all the things I need to squish, and I'll link down my lashes and my eyelash glue down below. All the things in that I need to, i.e. weight training, in addition to walking. I need to let go of something. And I don't know what that's going to be because my family's not like my kid and my husband. I guess it's work stuff. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm blessed. We have a lot of help. I don't do what I do. People see what I do for like work and stuff. I'm like, it's because I have a lot of help. I have a lot of help. And so it's not like, oh, just add more help. No, there's nowhere else to add help. And I get so much help, which is amazing. So I don't know what needs to come off. I know that something needs to come off. So I'm praying about it. And so if you pray for me. I would appreciate prayers. And if you don't pray, then can you uplift me in like positive thoughts of like figuring this out, of like the wisdom to know the next best choice? Because y'all, I don't know what the next best choice is. I'm gonna do my hair. I don't know what the next best choice is, but stuff has got to come off my plate because I can't keep running around. Which is why, by the way, when people in the group, I'm like, you have to answer the questions and people don't, I'm like, you are wasting my time. I don't have time to waste when people want to join the free group. And I'm linking my hair products down below too, that I'm going to put in before I blow out my hair. When people join the group and they don't answer all the questions, it makes me mental. I'm like, literally, this is like sleep time for me and time away from my kids. So like, don't mess around and not do what you're supposed to do for those questions for the Facebook group. Like, just don't even ask to join if you're not going to fill out the questions to begin with. It makes me so nuts, which by the way, if you haven't gotten into the group, you've been in like holding purgatory, email me. It probably means your account got flagged as spam. Here's the next one. So I don't know what to pull off. That's the next gradual progression of this because weight training has got to get added back in. Heat protectant spray before I do my blowout, because you don't want to, the hair needs to be protected before you put heat on it. And hopefully my blowout will last for the next couple of days is my hope and intention. So I don't know. That's part of this journey of like, what am I learning? Something's got to come off this plate. What is it going to be? I have no idea. No idea. I'm not finished doing my hair, but we're going to take a pause on that real fast. So we've talked about changing expectations, protein focus, with the constipation with that, linking below down Belway for you guys. That's awesome with the discount code on there. Are my eyes wonky? I'm looking at that, I'm like, is my eye crooked? Is it? I do have kind of a crooked eye, which is why I'm always like, I always try to make it not look like I have a crooked eye. It is kind of crooked. Let me fix that. So we talked about then the shortage, veggies, making sure I'm getting in my veggies, and that has been different. That's been really a learning curve for me for the veggies. Like, I'm actually really craving it. Like my yogurt bowl, I'll link the recipe down below. It's so simple to make. I've been craving it. I really, really want my yogurt bowl with like every day. And that has high protein, obviously, and then fruit. And it's so good. It's so yummy. It's so, so yummy. So salads, working on salads more. But really also the HelloFresh / Home Chef has been super helpful. And by the way, they're having like a huge sale on it. You can get like free breakfast and a big discount. I'll link that down below. What was next? Walking. What am I taking on my schedule? So tips for travel. I'm gonna be traveling a ton coming up. a ton. I meant to bring over, I am obsessed. Did I bring it over? With those lip oils. I don't think I brought it over. I'm obsessed with lip oils. So obsessed. Oh my gosh, that's so good. So good. I've been testing them on my other TikTok. I have a Countess of Shopping TikTok, but my like personal Elizabeth Skorninsky TikTok, all these lip oils, and I've been having so much fun with it. I'll link that down below if you're on the tickety talkety. But tips for travel. So this is my other big thing is I'm gonna be traveling a bunch, and I know how to travel with Mounjaro and with Zepbound. I've done videos on that. You can see my blog down below on countessofshopping.com, and then also on like videos here on YouTube. But food, I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Do you guys ever feel like that? Of course, like, am I doing this right? I feel like I am. I feel like I'm learning a ton, and that's been, by the way, this is SPF powder. I'm like obsessed. I'm like, yes, queen, give me some extra SPF and like set my stuff in. So I'm a little bit nervous about traveling, just making sure I'm not on my home turf, obviously. Am I eating the right things? Am I gonna get tempted while I'm out? I don't think so, but I'm just nervous about it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be, these are fabulous, wonderful experiences, and I'm blessed, and I feel like I have the skill set to do what I'm doing. I'm gonna like crush it work-wise, but there's some pretty big things, and so that's wonderful, and that's exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. Okay, couple of things. Dermaplaning, I will link down below. I did dermaplane my face before I came on. I also have cleansers. Let's talk a little bit of these cleansers. I'm kind of obsessed with them. There's two of them. One is holding up my camera. I'll switch it out in a minute. But I have, it's the Face Shop. It's Rice brand Gentle Exfoliating Cleanser. I'm obsessed. It's Korean skincare, obsessed. And the price point for what you get, this little gem is amazing for Ozempic face. If you're worried about like Ozempic face and Mounjaro face, you can see there's the granulars on there. It's the perfect amount of grit to exfoliate and do your neck and your décolletage. And then also have a straight up cleanser. Look how big it is. It's like the size of my head. It's the size of Mr. Freddy's head. It's 10 ounces. This thing is huge. Of their foaming cleanser. It's a gentle foaming cleanser. So the first one has exfoliant in it, Obsession. And then this one has a gentle foaming cleanser too. Highly recommend. It was like the shock of the century. Like, I was like, this is the most amazing product. Why is everyone not talking about this? And my shirt, this is from my plus size try on haul that I did. It's the pajamas, but I'm gonna wear it as a shirt today. I gotta go get my nails filled. It says be kind. And so they have the jogger pant bottoms with them too. Oh my goodness, my butt crack's hanging out. Yowzers, yowzers, yowzers. Let's go back and reloop. A little bit of my e.l.f. color correcting on here too, just because I have redness. And this helps just take some of it out. I'll just kind of blend in. The exfoliation I've been doing, she is red and my nose is red. e.l.f. for the win. Who knew? I'm gonna use this to do that. That the next big whoosh is coming. I've been listening to my Audible on Amazon, which I'll link down below, with Jim Rohn. The Power of Atomic Habits. I've been wanting to read that for a long time. And then what was the other one? Power of Atomic Habits. And then there's a third book that was recommended by a viewer. I downloaded it on my Audible. I'll link my Audible discount down below if you want to start listening to things while you're walking or while you're working out. I know some of you guys listen to me while you guys work out, which I'm humbled and honored by. So I've been listening to that to continue to help with the mindset changes, right? Because that's so important to be focusing in on, like, my brain changing. Not only is my body changing, but my brain changing. But I'll tell you what, these shortages almost, I mean, it's too stressful for me with these shortages. And so I'll keep you guys posted about the compound. Not that I'm against them, but I'm like, I want to get the brand name, but it's just not available. And knowing that I potentially won't have, I need to finish doing my hair, that I won't have my medication potentially, like, no, I'm not going without, I'm not missing, I'm not getting my medication. So for me, I think having an alternative solution and knowing that Join Fridays is so reputable, problem solved, the end. So I hope that that's helpful today. I hope today's whole intention was to be helpful. So hopefully you got some nuggets of what I'm focusing in on. I would love to hear in the comments down below, what are you focusing in on? Tell me down below. That is your action item. If you would like prayers, say prayers down below. If you don't want prayers and you want uplifting positive energy, tell me in the comments down below. I don't think that we can do emojis here on YouTube anymore because my comments keep getting blocked or like shut down, and I don't know why. And that's the only thing I can think of, is that the AI is interpreting that I don't know. So, but tell me down below, because I don't want to stop doing that, either praying for you, or if you don't believe in prayer, uplifting you, just say uplifting or positive thoughts or prayer, and I will do all of them. I will not necessarily reply to every comment, but I will see every comment and know that I will be doing one of those three things, or one of those positive thoughts or prayers for you. Get all of my free resources listed in the description link below off of countessofshopping.com, my free group. If you wanted any of the products I talked about today, they'll be linked all in the description link below. How do you find the description link? It's down here. It says ... more ... Click that, and then this whole, it's called a description, a whole description will pull up, and then you can see all of my links. If for some reason I missed a link, just tell me in the comments and I'll get it to you, and I'll be like, hey, I updated the description for you. And I'm looking forward today to go getting my walk-in and rocking out today. I can't wait on an upcoming video to tell you what I'm taking off my schedule, because it's too crazy right now. It's too much and it's not sustainable, and that's going to affect my weight loss. So I'm recognizing that, like, this is growth. Pain is the touchstone of growth. This is growth. Growing through it, honey. Growing through it. So I'm cheering you guys on. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. I'm Countess of Shopping. Count my blessings, because life is delicious.